What's up, guys? I'm at SHOT Show, and as you guys know with my channel, I film guns and off-road vehicles. I got a guy named Nick here who's going to tell you about guns and off-road vehicles right here. So what's going on, man? What do you got?
I'm with RP Advanced Mobile Systems, and what we do here is we've built the Strike X, is what we call it. It's based on the Can Am platform. This is an X3 base, so it's got a Rotax engine, 170 horsepower, 3-cylinder turbo. Does 0 to 60 in about 3.8 seconds, 90 miles an hour for a top speed.
Wow.
20 inches of suspension travel.
All right, so from front to back, what are we looking at?
All right. So we got a full flatbed system, combination of aluminum and steel to keep the weight down. We've got a rear gunner position. He's off the back. Various gun mounts across the whole vehicle platform. Remote weapon system up top that can be controlled from the passenger seat.
What is this officially called? Paradigm?
Paradigm SRP is our company. The unit is called the Talon. So the Talon came up about 4 years ago.
Almost reminds me of a Sea Whiz on a Navy ship.
A little bit, but the main thing is compact. This part can drop down 74 pounds, so you can go up to a rooftop.
That's it, 74 pounds.
Yeah. You know, you can put a camera system on it. It's not only a weapon if you want to stabilize. You can put a belt-fed machine gun, which everyone in Texas has in their backyard. So we got picture-in-picture mode. That's the wide angle, and once I find a target, I go in here, scope view.
Oh, I see. So you got the wide angle and close up. Nice.
Right. Switch back and forth.
Yeah, a lot of different options.
So I'm just going to take a wild guess. This is mostly for
law enforcement, military, but there is no law against it.
Sure.
It's just price prohibitive for most average humans.
So, what is that price? That's the big question, right? How much would it cost if you were to have a toy like this?
There's lots of options, so you're looking at between $200,000 to $300,000 price range. Most customers would want spare parts. This one has a 360 slip ring, allows you full rotation, constant.
Wow.
So we're the only system in the world designed for the sniper and marksman.
Again, 20 inches of suspension travel, rear winch that can be mounted on the front as well for quick access front or rear.
Oh, nice. You can move it front or back.
Yep.
Nice.
We've got run flat tires with a true beadlock wheel. You can run on zero air pressure the entire time. As we move forward, we pop.
By the way, I like the fact that you have guns mounted on the doors.
Yes, I mean guns everywhere. There's about 10 guns on this machine. A full soft top molly roof. Up underneath is all molly stitching.
Oh, nice.
Throw various components. Again, with the doors, soft molly doors. They're carrying a gun here. You got extra mag pouches. Whatever you want, you set it up how you would like it. Seating, we do a combination of reactive and memory foam seat. It's got a removable back plate, so if you ever wear in a pack, just pull that out. Very comfortable, makes the ride very
Wait, you
pleasurable.
can drive this with your backpack on?
With your backpack on, you move the back and it'll inset into our seat.
Oh, that's cool. Very cool.
Full-on rear lighting here. So we got a couple for the rear passenger, a couple beams. Baja Designs S2 lights. Up under the rear bed was actually one more light as well. It's a 10-inch.
I don't know if you can see. Oh, there we go. I can see it.
10-inch light.
Now, the suspension, with all this weight, you guys beefed up the suspension?
So we changed the suspension around a little bit. When we're done with the vehicle, it takes typically 300 to 400 pounds extra with what we remove just by the combination of aluminum. We use aluminum everywhere we can, keep the weight down.
Because normally this is what, plastic, right?
Normally this is plastic and it's a small rack, not very usable. So we turn it into a usable machine. If we move up front here.
All right, so what is that going on the passenger seat, by the way? You can talk about that real quick?
Yes. So that's one of the Franklin Armory guns with an adapter to turn it into just the go fast, cool shooting machine.
So that thing actually would shoot? I mean,
it will, it will. Those triggers are actually tied in with the real trigger on the AR, and
that is cool.
It's all usable, absolutely. So your passenger can be doing on the remote system or up on the forward gun. Again, another gun mount here for the driver. Again, run flat tires up front. The whole thing is multi-cam green paint. We have a full front push bumper with clevis mounts. Oh, this one didn't have the clevis, but front forward 2-inch receiver, so you can plug in your winch up front. It plugs in real quick right here. Infrared light, and go anywhere.
What?
Fast machine.
What am I looking at here? These are some kind of rail system,
So
right?
we have these various rail systems placed throughout the vehicle, and it's for various attachments. So you can put different mounts, a cargo rack. It's all quick attach. So if you built the mount that you wanted a different gun mount, we just build it across here, slap it down, and on and off real quick.
Cool. That is amazing. So I got a couple questions before we go.
Yeah.
First off, guys are going to watch this video. They're going to probably want to copy this. How do they go about
Yeah,
building
so
it?
the beauty of this also, everything, an extension of Can Am, if you already have a Can Am platform, give us a call at RP Advanced Mobile Systems, 541-914-7543, direct link to me, and you can install all the components you see here. We send you a kit, you build it up just like this.
Oh, nice.
So if you already had the Maverick, the Commander, Defender, this is the X3, you just build it up just like this. So you don't have to buy a complete vehicle from us.
You can piece it little by
You
little.
can piece it little by little. So whatever budget, if you really like the flatbed, we send you the flatbed. It's a simple addition, no cutting, welding, doesn't void any warranties. Easy, simple bolt-on.
Nice. And then the other question was, and I know this is a tough one to ask you, but if someone wanted to buy this today, how much is this thing? How much would it sell for?
So we have a lot of expensive components on here.
I mean, I know that thing's already $250,000 up top, right?
It is. $250,000
up
up top.
What are we looking at here? Like the whole thing?
So if we did with the gun package, everything else, you'd be looking at about $400,000. If you did just the vehicle, you'd be about $50,000. So that tells you how much the gun mounts and the guns add to the machine. But most of our vehicles out the door are in the $35,000 to $40,000 range.
Oh, okay.
And we do 90% of the time turnkey, full production build.
Nice.
So they get it just like you would see it.
Very cool. All right, so let's end this with an actual website. What's your website?
www.rpams.com. rpams.com.
Thanks, Nick.
All right, thank you, sir.
That is amazing. Holy crap. Very cool.